How could you? What are you hitting your mother for? Why are you doing? Don't show such disrespect to your mama. Welcome back to Trash TV Review. I'm your host, Dwight Gillespie, and here we review trash TV. And it doesn't get much trashier than what we're going to do today. This is another Springer. I've always been reluctant to do Springer because it's kind of like just scraping the bottom of that barrel. But this was a really good one. I saw this clip. Sometimes these clips come up in my feed because, you watch YouTube, obviously. And if you watch it, you get into certain algorithms and everything. So I get a lot of these. So if you haven't done so already, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, bing, bing, so that you know when we're loading up new videos, which come out on Thursday. What better way to do it, right? To try to learn from their mistakes. Because as I say, they say live and learn. As we see here, most people just live. There's no learning going on whatsoever. And here we go. Without any further ado, I give you Mr. Jerry Springer.
All right, Jade says she's tired of making room for her mother. Ooh.
Yeah.
Jade, what's going on?
Jade, tell us.
Well, recently, my mother and I had a threesome with my...
Did I tell you? Did I tell you? Did I deliver? Right? I told you. It's not going to get much more fucked up than this. She had a threesome with her mother and somebody else.
A roommate.
Mother and roommate.
Whoa.
So those videos I watch are real.
You and your mother had a threesome with this guy?
Yes.
Ah, yeah. Ah, that's wonderful. Parenting 101. How else are you going to bond with your daughter? As I say, I've seen this video, yes.
About 3 months.
Was this Mother's Day or what? What?
That's a funny one, Jerry.
That's a funny one.
Go ahead.
No, that's a pathetic one, Jerry.
All right. About
I do not think you know what this means.
3 months ago, my mother moved in.
Yes.
Okay.
And she's been doing this for the past 2 years. Frankly, I'm sick of it. She jumps from guy to guy, and then when that doesn't work out,
she jumps from guy to guy. This is just Mother of the Year here.
she comes and lives with me.
And this was this guy. How did you meet this guy? Was this guy your boyfriend?
We've been friends since high school.
Yeah.
And she looks like she's like 19, so that's like for a year,
Mom doesn't pay the rent.
Well, no.
She
pays
just
no rent?
sits on the couch all day and doesn't do anything.
Right. So she's probably like this girl's boyfriend. And
so I've been looking for a roommate. I posted something on Facebook.
Yep.
And eventually this guy hit me up and said, hey, you're looking for a roommate. I'm going to come.
Funny, I'm looking for a free place to live. I'll come, we'll fuck, and I'll stay with your mother on the couch while you go work.
And check out the place, and maybe I'll move in with you. So he came over and checked out the place, and we decided, yeah.
And you two girls, you come with it? You come with the place? Are you included?
He was going to move in.
And this was the guy you knew from high school?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right.
So you both said, he'll
sure,
be a nice roommate.
Sure.
Okay.
Take down your pants. Let's see if you're suitable. Yeah.
And we ended up celebrating that night. We bought a bottle of alcohol.
Of course.
Yes.
Yeah, you can see where this is going. They had no choice.
You're all going to hell. Okay.
We bought a bottle of alcohol,
Yes.
smoked a blunt, and we ended up watching.
With her mother. With her mother. With her mother. This is her mother. Not her sister, not her friend, not her cousin. Her mother.
Narnia on the TV. And after a few shots,
with her
my
mother.
mom's like, hey, let's turn off Narnia and let's throw on some music.
Oh, that's a great idea. Narnia. Because nothing gets the blood boiling like Narnia.
My mother and I have had a very good relationship.
Apparently.
With our...
You're very close. Mom and I are very close. It doesn't sound like it, because if you listen to the rest of it, she's like, my mother goes from guy to guy. When it doesn't work out, she winds up on my couch. She refuses to pay rent. She refuses to get a job, right? But we have a great relationship. See, this woman's definition of a great relationship is not so great, Just think about what she's saying. It's a great, what's so great about it? That your mother uses and abuses you, well, at least she eats my pussy. Maybe we shouldn't get that graphic. We'll try to bleep that. But I mean, anyway. At least her mother can't get her pregnant. You know, like so many of the videos we do, she's not going to get knocked up by her mother.
A very close relationship.
Yeah.
We were strippers together.
Oh God. Yeah, I can't. I'm trying to think of a rhyme in my head. I wouldn't be a good like with what's the rap when freestyle rapping? Yeah, I can't think of anything. The mother and daughter who strip together. I don't know, suck dick together. Apparently, though, right? As it turns out, it's very accurate. They're strippers together. This is Mother of the Year material here. You know, look out, Mother Teresa, a new saint to put up there. Yeah.
And we've actually slept with the same guy.
At
So
the same
you've done
time,
this
apparently.
before.
Right. Right.
Not together, but
Not together.
yeah.
But now you've done it together. Bonding.
We've slept with the
I
same
see
guy
what you're
before.
saying. Yeah, individually, you slept with this same guy.
Yes.
Was there
nice.
ever a time that you thought, gee, maybe this isn't appropriate?
There has been
Really, can you, when you reflect on it, that maybe seeing my mother having her vagina pounded is going to leave some kind of a really negative impression on me. Watching my mother get spooge all over her face. Yeah. That's my mom. I love her. We're so close.
times, but most of the time
the
we
first
just laughed
time
it
it
off.
happened,
Oh,
did
God.
you go, whoa?
It was a little taken back, but eventually
A
we
little.
just laughed it off and said, hey, it's whatever.
It's whatever. Remember that time when it was all over your face and you couldn't see out of your eye for a day? We laughed it off.
Stuff happens.
Yeah. All right. Well, it happened.
In
there
your
you go.
house.
So now why are you here?
Why? Tell us.
I'm here to address the fact that I need my mother out of my house. We ended up hooking up with that guy that night.
Yeah, with the drinking, yeah.
And I've told my mom, I really like this guy. I had
really
a crush
like
on
him.
him.
I really like this guy. So, Mom, please stop fucking him. Because, Mom, I really like this one. He seems so nice.
Him in high school.
Yeah.
I asked her to please back off. I
Please,
really like this
please, Mom.
guy. I think
Could
I'm
you
going
stop
to try
fucking
to
my
date
boyfriend?
him.
Yes.
And so we've been hooking up after the whole threesome deal.
Yeah.
And I was on Snapchat the other day, scrolling
Because that's a great place to get your news.
through my Snapchat, and eventually I came across his story, and it said something about hooking up with a tonight, and the only person I know that Devin calls is my mom, so I confronted her about it.
And what difference would it make? What if it was another MILF? Like, this is the guy you love. Oh, he's hooking up. Well, as long as it's not my mother, it's okay.
And she just played dumb about the whole thing.
I don't think she's playing, honey.
Whenever you confront her about anything, she just plays dumb.
Yeah.
And so, frankly, that's the thing that broke the camel's back.
That was the deciding factor. That he's posting on Snapchat about fucking her mother. That's the not sitting there having your mother, and you, and doing things and a threesome. No. That's not the deciding factor. The fact that she's still fucking him, not paying any rent, and has no intentions of paying any rent. Yeah, that's the deciding factor.
I want her out of my house.
Oh yeah, good
All
luck.
right. Here's Brandy.
Brandy. Here, let's meet this stellar Mother of the Year. Oh, there she is. Oh God, there you go. Look, Jerry, no stretch marks. Oh God. Oh, honey, stop. Oh my God. Now she hasn't opened her mouth yet. I'm guessing 3-4 teeth at least. Yeah. Look at this fucking whore.
All right, hey.
She looks so proud of herself. Look
This
at
is
this.
what I mean.
What?
She takes her
You
shoes
look
off.
like a whore.
Yeah, of course you do. Oh yeah, you do.
You need to remember who your partner was.
Right. What a mother thing to say. What a motherly touch of love there. You need to remember. You're calling me a whore, then what are you? I'm exactly what you made me, Mom. I'm exactly what you raised me to be.
Hypocrite much?
Not a
Hypocrite, man.
hypocrite. I never dressed like this.
Oh, there it is. You can see. You see his faces and the teeth? I was right. Snaggletooth. We're seeing Snaggletooth.
Not in public on a talk show.
It's an
In public
inappropriate
on a
use
talk
of a
show. I
noun.
wore this to remind you of what you also do.
And what do you do? Sit around
What
the
do
house
I
all
do?
day?
They should really hook together. They could probably make a lot of money. Mother-daughter team, you know, come to the hotel. Yeah, I bet they make some good cash. The daughter's still kind of good looking. She's not shot yet. The mother looks a little banged out, you know, crack kills, you know, that kind of thing.
I make money.
That's money.
Where is it?
More
Where
like
is
make
it then?
money.
Pay up the rent.
Honey, I've taken care
Where's
of
the
you
rent?
for 3 years. You've had your job for what, 2 weeks?
You haven't taken care of me for 3 years. I've been on
Right.
my own for 3 years. You're my mother. You're supposed to take care of me. I'm not your mother.
Mom, does this strike you as a little bit strange? I mean, she's your daughter, and you're...
And this is, I got to tell you, this is a big problem with our society. Like, people have no shame anymore. This woman has zero shame. You can't possibly shame her. There's nothing you could do that this woman wouldn't be up for. Look at her.
Does it strike you as strange?
Not at all, Jerry.
Not at all.
Not at all. We're very close.
Yeah,
Very
we know
close.
that.
I mean, we
Yeah, I don't care who you are. You should not be seeing your mother or your daughter getting fucked. Like, it's just not right. It's not, I'm sorry, call me a moralist, you know? But it's just this, it's so damaging. It's not even funny. Like this should, oh God.
have had some extremely wild times. So for you to
She's
sit here
proud
and
of it.
say that you're
Look at, you see there's no teeth on the sides. It's where the meth stem fits, you know? Oh, honey. And she's berating her daughter for this. Basically blaming her, oh, look, well, you're a whore too. That's her mother's excuse. That's her mother's defense. Well, you're a whore too. Well, you're a hypocrite. Yeah, we're both whores.
Little Miss Perfect. Honey,
Little Miss
please.
Look at
Please.
this.
At least I have
polite.
a job.
Yeah.
Stop lying to yourself.
What do? Sit around all day? I have to clean the house. I have to work 40 hours a week, clean the house.
First of all, how old are you?
I'm 19 years old.
19. And her mother's been fucking guys with her, she said, for a couple of years. I mean, she was a minor when she was when they were fucking the same guy. Jesus Christ.
When
3
did this
years,
start?
right? She's been on her own. She just said she's been on her own for 3 years. For 3 years, she's 16, she's been on her own. This is great, mother. And no father in the picture. Perish the thought. Oh, man, you don't need a man in your life. Oh, no. You get like 80 of them a week, apparently.
When I moved out at 17.
She moved out at 17, Jerry.
17. All right, 17.
Well,
That's-
when the mother said,
which somebody's math is off. She says 3 years, she's 19. That makes 16 to me, but what do I know? I went to public school. I don't know.
hey, that's not appropriate, don't do that?
Are there any limits to your depravity, you fucking piece of shit? Because somebody's got to say it to her. Are there any limits to your depravity?
How do you stay in your mother role if
Right.
you're acting like
There's no mother role.
a close friend of hers and not being
Right.
a mother?
Right.
Okay, well, she asked me to strip with her.
Oh, all right. Well,
Yeah,
that makes
no,
it
like-
right. That makes it. In the last video, we talked about, just because somebody asks for it doesn't mean you have to give it to them, right? Kid wants ice cream. Your 3-year-old wants ice cream for dinner every night. It doesn't mean you have to give it to them. She asked me to strip. So it wasn't even my fault. Once she asked me, what am I going to do? It's my daughter. I don't want to disappoint her. I'm a good mother. Yeah. Worst thing you can ever say to a woman is you're a horrible mother. And honey, you're a horrible mother. You're a horrible mother. Horrible, 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 horrible mother. This child should have been taken away from you at birth, no doubt, given to anybody. She'd have been better off being raised by wolves. Wolves have more loyalty to their cubs than you have to yours. Okay? That's just the way our pups. It's cubs. Bears have more loyalty to their cubs than you have for yours. And by the way, bears also single mothers, by the way, and they're better at it than you are.
The mother would say
wouldn't-
no, and I'd prefer, frankly, that
Right.
you don't strip.
Right. There you go.
Yeah.
Jerry Springer, the voice of reason. Here, here's the world. It's the world just getting flushed down the drain. Here we go. Here we go. The object of their affection.
Why?
Why? Because he can. That's why. I got to tell you something. I think it would be a big turn on, even though the mother looks like such a fucking skank, to watch some girl eat her mother's pussy. I got to tell you something. It does something for you, you know? You're asking an 18-year-old boy, why would you want to fuck me and my mother at the same time? It's like asking the 3-year-old, why would you want ice cream for dinner every fucking night?
You liked me. Why would you sleep with my mother?
Because she said yes.
I do like you and everything, but sex is sex.
Yeah. Spoken like an 18-year-old. There you go. Sex is sex.
Why wouldn't he?
You're nice.
Because you're
Yes,
a skank.
sex is sex.
Because you have diseases just fucking jumping out of your vagina. You're disgusting. You are disgusting. Speaking of swinging a bat in the Lincoln Tunnel, yeah, well, it's just like a whale eating a Tic Tac. Yeah.
I'm a 19-year-old, but I'm trying to settle down. I'm trying to make a
She's trying to have a normal life. Like she's trying to get over this shit, right? I'm trying to settle down. Like I'm really trying to get over this traumatic last 19 years of my fucking life. Because it's not like her mother just became a skank overnight. This bitch has been a skank from day one.
life. If you like me and you're sleeping with me after the threesome, maybe you should think about my.
And here you go. All right, this is some key things in there. You're sleeping with me after the threesome. Okay, here again, we get back to that. Maybe you shouldn't be having a threesome with somebody that you like or even think you're going to like. Or, maybe once you have that threesome, thinking you like this person is going to be out of the question. It's just out of the question. You're past that point. There's some things that you just can't unlearn. My friend Ross says once a pickle becomes, or once a cucumber becomes a pickle, it can't go back to being a cucumber again. It's a pickle. And once you have a threesome with your and a guy, you can't undo that. You can't unlearn that. It's done. It's done. That is etched. And why wouldn't he want to keep this? Sure, she's still bangable and disgusting. I need a big bottle of liquor kind of way. But it's there.
Feelings.
Look at him.
How could you?
How could you? What are you hitting your mother for? Why are you doing? Don't show such disrespect to your mama.
I taught you what you know. You want to do that?
Yeah, I do.
will knock you on your butt.
Yeah. I don't think she could. I put my money on the red-haired chick. You.
I'm angry.
I'm angry. Why?
Sorry, Jerry. I'm just.
Yeah. How did you get involved in all this? You're
going to see this on one of these true crime channels. This girl's going to kill them both. Watch, in their sleep. You're going to see it. And tonight on Auburn Street. Yeah.
I asked to move in with her. Yeah. And
Dude.
I ended up moving in a couple weeks ago. Well, we ended up celebrating, drinking, ended up leading to sex.
Yeah.
right. Do you like her?
I do like her, yes.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, but
Enough to not sleep with her mom?
Suck it crazy, Jerry. But Jerry, why can't I just fuck them both? Like, I don't understand. What's the problem here? Go ahead.
I'm 19. I'm still young.
There you go.
When alcohol gets in me, I get horny.
With alcohol, when air passes through, you get horny. When the breeze blows.
You can't really blame me.
No, not at all.
So.
A stiff prick has no conscience.
I can't understand why you're upset by this. I can't.
Can you? Can you, Jerry? I can't. I can't understand why she's upset. I really can't. There's no reason. This girl should be ditching both these people, right? Trying to lead some kind of normal life, getting into some serious therapy, right? To get over this shit. Never speak to her mother again. Like, just because it's family, that's another thing. People, oh, it's family. And this is absolutely toxic. This girl has to get as far from these people as humanly possible. Get a real 9-to-5 job. Stop showing your tits to everybody. Stop making money sucking dick in the back on the VIP room. She seems like a really decent human being. But before too long, she's going to be just like her mother. And when she has a kid, she's going to treat the kid just like her mother treated her. And she's going to justify it just like her mother did. And then her mother really is going to go, be hypocritical lately, or whatever the fuck it is that she said, right? She looks like a good kid. Like, get rid of these people. Run from these people. If you are in a family like this, you got to ditch them. Just let them go. Let them go, because these people are no good. This woman will do this to her daughter and use her up until she can't use her anymore, and use guilt and manipulation in order to do that. And this kid, he's right. He's 19 years old. Who wouldn't do it? What guy wouldn't do it? I would. 19 years old. Wait, I can fuck you and your mother, and we can do it all at the same time, and all we need is alcohol to prime the pump? Where do I sign? You know? Like, it's just ridiculous to think that he's going to change this at all because you like him. And what do you like about him? You know, what do you like? The fact that he can actually pay his part of the rent, maybe? Maybe that's a good thing. I don't know. But, you know, I got to tell you, I don't think they're having any deep philosophical conversations after or before the sex. You know, what is it that you like about him? And that's another thing you need. You like what? You know, in this, anyway, let's just finish this. I'm getting physically ill. I'm getting nauseous.
But why are you surprised?
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
I mean,
Yeah.
you've all been...
Right.
Well,
You've seen each other naked at the same time in the same place.
willingly in this combination here.
Look at this. So you see the older woman in the audience, like, damn, I didn't know this was. She thought she was at Merv Griffin. He's been dead a while, honey. This ain't Merv Griffin. You're at the Jerry Springer show. Yeah.
Now you can't be surprised that, oh my gosh, she would go back and sleep
There
with
she
the
is. You see her? That's her. It's just, oh my God.
third person in the threesome.
Because he told me he could love me.
Of course
Did
he
he?
tells you
Yeah.
that.
Told you we could fly. Sure. Do whatever you want, honey. And do that to your mother again. Yeah. Well, I'm here behind. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, he's 19. I'm not saying you should
God,
approve
this
of it.
girl
I'm
needs
just
so much
saying
therapy.
someone who's going to get involved in this situation, you can't then be surprised
Yeah.
if he goes back to her.
Right.
Fine, if you want my mom, then have her.
Although, Jerry.
But I won't. I'm not going to deal
Well,
with it.
why don't you say, that's my daughter, and if you're going to
Right.
disrespect
Right.
my daughter, you're
Right.
not sleeping
No.
with me.
She doesn't see her as a daughter. She sees her as competition.
I'm trying to show her what reality
Right.
is.
Well,
Reality.
reality could be some good values which say, hey,
Reality? Whose reality? Reality is subjective, people, just in case you didn't know. Your reality is different than my reality, is different than Walter's reality. Your reality is your situation. And she wants to show her what reality. This girl's reality could be ditching both these people, getting a good job, right? Doing some work on herself, meeting a partner who doesn't degrade her and fuck her mother, right? Meeting a partner who she doesn't have to sleep with right away. Getting a job where she doesn't have to take her clothes off for people, right? That could be her reality. And you can have that reality too. You choose your reality. You really do. You make your own reality. And you know, I have a sibling who, you know, who thinks all rich people, they don't live in reality. Well, they live in their reality. Their reality, they have a mansion and a yacht, like Elmer J. On Elmer J. Fudd, I have a mansion and a yacht, you know? And I may be a screwy rabbit, but I'm not going to Alcatraz. Yeah. It's a great little Bugs Bunny throwback. But your reality is definitely subjective. And she's right. I want her to live in reality. She wants her daughter to live in her reality, where everybody's sluts and whores. Everybody is there to be taken advantage of. Everybody is there to be used and for whatever purpose I may have and whatever pleasure I may derive from it. There are no morals. There are no boundaries. There are no standards. There's nothing. There's me and everybody else. And fuck them all. I want what I want when I want it, and fuck you. This is her daughter that she's talking about. This is her daughter, and she couldn't care less. She couldn't care less. And she will continue to do this with any guy that she can up until she's just too old and skanked out that the guys won't fuck her anymore, in which case she'll probably get very nasty with her daughter. And she's probably getting that way already because her daughter's body is better than hers, and her daughter's cuter than she is already. Her daughter's got all her fucking teeth still. You know, that's only a matter of time, too.
you don't do that to someone.
Yeah.
Or dress like that.
Yeah.
Honey,
Honey.
let's not be a hypocrite again.
Do you see what I'm dressed in?
Right, she's cute.
It's appropriate, at least.
But that's not what you dress in when you're dancing on the pole.
Because she's not dancing on a pole. She's on national TV. She's not in fucking some sleazy bar taking her fucking clothes off for men and sucking dick in the back room right now. She's on national television. And her mother probably taught her how to dance on the pole. You know, look at this condescending fucking woman. And she's trying to justify all her bullshit to her daughter. Well, you do it too. You do it too is never an excuse. Well, you do, you know, or you're worse than me. We had an election not long ago here, right? With two of them. The last two is in the campaigns on both sides for both the last two presidential elections were, I'm not as bad as that person. Yeah. What a way to vote for somebody. I'm not as bad as them. They're worse than me. That's no basis for a life. You can't lead a good life like that. But, I guess monkey see, monkey do in so many ways.
So maybe
stop being a bad
stop
mother.
Right, stop
sitting on your high horse and thinking you're better than everybody.
She is better than
Maybe
you.
you should go out and get it.
She's better than you. There are chimpanzees who are better than you. We already mentioned wolves and bears are better than you. They're better parents than you. You're a piece of shit. What do you mean better than you? You say, well, nobody's better than anybody. Bullshit. Don't believe that crap. If you don't do this, you're better than these people, right? That's it.
A job that's not spinning.
Not that they can't get better. I believe everybody can be better. Don't think I don't. I really believe that everybody can improve their situation. Even this vile woman over here, if she puts down whatever stem she's smoking, right? Because it seems like she's probably got that problem. And what do you want best? She takes that shirt off. She got what I call crack titties. And if you've never seen crack titties, you can look them up, Google it. Crack titties are even in 30-year-old girls where there's no titty, there's just a nipple right down about here, right? They're crack titties. I don't know what it is, but crack does that to girls' titties. They just fucking fall off their chest or some shit, So, and I guarantee you, it comes with the teeth, probably maybe meth, or the grind and everything like that, but you can grind with crack too. And I'm a person in recovery. Like, I think anybody can get this. That's why I'm not a death penalty guy. We'll get controversial. I don't believe in the death penalty because I believe that everybody can get better. Everybody can come to an understanding for themselves that they can be a better human being. But you have to want to get there. This woman has no intention of that. And then she's still pointing fingers. Oh, my daughter is as bad as me. You raised her. Of course she is. But her daughter's trying to rise above it. Her daughter at least sees and understands this is wrong. This is wrong. My mother should not be lapping between my legs. Like, I think there's something morally reprehensible. I'm not sure, but I think there's something wrong with this, See your mother in the throes of passion. Oh God, the thought alone is like, like I feel like a cat with a hairball. Jesus.
On a bowl, dearie.
I do have a job. I make great money.
Where is it?
Well,
Yeah, where is it?
Canada
Where is
Dress.
it? She doesn't pay the rent. She doesn't do. I make great money, but you know how expensive all that meth is. Jesus, honey, you know.
That's right, because I was making $17.95 an hour for the last freaking 8 months.
$17.95.
Because
Why not
I paid your bills.
$18?
Right.
Why?
And she's mocking her daughter for having a real job for 8 months. That's what she just did. She's mocking her daughter for having a job. Being on her high horse.
I'm going to pay you $17.95.
A lot of people.
Would you like to see a little bit, Jerry?
Oh, without a doubt. Please, you haven't degraded yourself enough. Get on Jerry's pole and start dancing. Yes, because with that flat Irish ass that you have there, go ahead. That fucking your cracked titties. Get on up there and shake your shit, honey, because you haven't humiliated your daughter enough. You haven't humiliated yourself enough. You have zero self-respect. Get up there and prove it. Here we go. Yeah. Okay. Ah, yeah. America Today. Oh, you're wonderful. That's enough. I don't even know if anything else. Who the fuck cares? Look at this poor girl. Look how disgusted she is. I'm disgusted for her. And I tell you, again, you can't choose your family. Yeah, you can. You really can. You can't choose who your blood relations are. That's true. But you can choose who you spend your time with. You can choose who you let into your life. If these people are toxic, if you have family members, I don't care what they say because they'll use guilt and don't you love me? I'm your mother. Well, no. Look what you've done to me. You're a narcissistic sociopath. No, I don't love you. There's a book I remember reading, a very short, 54 pages. I've talked about it before. It's called The Bad Child's Guide to a Narcissistic Parent. And in it, it's the first time I ever saw it. In it, this woman, I forget her name. I wish I had it. I'm sure Walter will find it because he does that stuff. It's great. That's why he does all the production because I don't know how to do it. But I got it off of Amazon, and it was, it said in it, it was the first place I saw that like gave me permission to not like my mother, right? She used the word hate. That's a little strong. but not to not like her, to understand that it's okay, that a person who treats you that way, you don't have to give your allegiance. And that's really what it's about, is allegiance. And these people like this, she demands blind allegiance from her daughter. You listen to her. She's staying in her house. She's eating her food. She's fucking her man, you know, or she wants to be her man. She puts her down for being a stripper, yet she got her into this lifestyle. And this woman is horrible. And when you have people like this in your life, you need to get rid of them. I drop toxic people in a second, man. I get you out of my life in a second. Prove to me that you no longer deserve my loyalty and you're gone. My loyalty is to institutions. I have a loyalty to my recovery program. Very loyal to my recovery program. My recovery comes before everything. And if that means that I have to get people out of my life who make me question that, I get them out of my life. I get people out of my life who don't treat me properly. I get people out of my life who degrade me or put me down or treat me poorly. If you treat me, that's it, you know, and once okay, you know, that whole fool me once, shame on me. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. But, you know, I say fool me once, shame on me, really, you know, because, you know, today I have a better way of seeing it coming. I don't commit as fast to people because I used to need people in my life. I needed them. I needed people because I had so few, right? I was so isolated. I needed you. I needed a woman. I needed this. I needed friends. I want people today, which is a big difference. I want people in my life today. And because I want you and don't need you, we can have a much better relationship because there's not that manipulation that goes on. Like I always thought I was a really good guy, you know, and I found out I was really just a people pleaser. And I thought, oh, well, yeah. But the whole thing is, well, I did all this for you. You know, in the last video, we saw this. I did all this for you. I bought this for you, or I gave this to you, or I did this for you. You owe me. See, you don't give a gift with an expectation of return because it's just manipulation. It's another form of it. Anyway, God bless this woman here, this girl. God bless her mother, too. You know, you pray for people like that, you know. Pray that someday they see the light and they get off of this and become a mother at some point. Like, when do you do that? When do you say, this is just disgusting, and I need to have a little bit of decorum here? Anyway, here we go. Have a great week. That was Jerry Springer, and we'll be back. We'll be back next week. My name is Dwight Gillespie. This is Trash TV Review, and it doesn't get any trashier than this, does it? It does. Actually, we could get even further down in the barrel. But we'll get to that again some other time. My name is Dwight Gillespie. This is Trash TV Review. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that notification button. By all means, comment, share, and keep coming back. That's what we say. All right, be well. Take care. Have a great week.